Mm. Good evening. What is the meaning of life? When I was young, I had been thinking of that. But until now, I still haven't found the answer. So today, let's look at what famous philosophers said about it. Philosophers have elaborated about this question for thousands of years. Socrates said, a life without thinking is not worth living. It means meaning comes from thinking actively. Epicurus said, the biggest happiness was the meaning of life, and believe meaning is in the peace of our body and mind. Camus was even more direct. Life has no fixed meaning. We give it meaning by ourselves. These answers look different, but they all ask the same question. How should we live with our short lives? Now, let's do a small mind experiment. What would you do if you never die, starting today? And I will share my idea first. If I could live forever, I might travel around the world, watch sunrises. But after the 1000th sunrise, the great feeling will get boring. I might meet many people and say goodbye to them, but after 1000th goodbye, I won't want to cry anymore. Without time to measure life, it's like a feather with no weight. No need to hurry, no need to cherish, and no matter if I win or lose, there will always be another chance. This kind of never dying life keeps death away, but actually keeps life in a circle with no meaning. And now, let's try another situation. Suppose you only have 1 minute left to live, and your phone has only 1 bar of battery. What would you do? And here are the choices. A, say goodbye to your family and friends. B, open your favorite app and do what you want. Does anyone choose A? Okay, and how about B? Well, I guess some of you will remember how good your mother's cooking smelled. The umbrella a friend gave you on a heavy raining day, or the time you bent down to pick up papers for a stranger. This small moment suddenly become important, just because there will be no next time. Every moment turns meaningful. Even if there are things you didn't finish, the warm memories already made your life more valuable. So the answer may be simple. People who live forever find it harder to find meaning. Death is never the enemy of meaning. Instead, it gives life a countdown. Because time is short, we will choose carefully where to spend our time and hold tight to those moments that make our life better. Talking about choices, let's do one last multiple choice question. If today was the last day of your life, who or what would you spend most time on? Choices. A, stay with your family and friends. B, do a small thing you were afraid to try, like telling someone you love them. C, sit quietly and think about small pieces of your life. Does anyone want to choose A? How about B? And how about C? Okay, thanks. So in my opinion, option A is about happiness from the past. Option B is about the value of being brave. And option C is about calm and peace. But actually, no matter if you choose A, B, or C, the moment you choose actively, meaning already start to grow. Choosing to love someone or choosing to be brave for yourself. All these are the meanings of your life. So we don't need to get stuck on what's the real meaning of life. It is not far from us. Today's meaning is right in your hands. A bottle of water you give to a stray cat this morning. The smell you give to the person next to you. Or a small thing you plan to do later. Hold this moment, and you will find the meaning is actually warm. Just like now, you are willing to spend time sitting here thinking about meaning, willing to smile at a stranger, and willing to think of the person you care about most in your last minute. These active choices are already all the meaning of your life. To sum up, the meaning of life is both a question and an answer. It keeps asking, where should life go? But in the end, everyone's life will go its own lonely way. If we see it as a question, the answer can be a few big things, many small things put together, or even not about anything. If we see it as an answer, it tells us the purpose of life. That is, why we live. So from my perspective, each of us is like a beam of light, and the life is like an object. And the meaning of life is just hiding in the object's shadow. This object has hope and bears pain, mixes love and affection, and can even stand against unwritten rules of society. So please wait for the flower called meaning to bloom. No one knows what kind of flower it is before it blooms, but I can promise it will be colorful. So the answer to life really depends on you. On this journey of finding it, everyone will ask many questions, just like a philosopher. You may find peace in your heart through this kind of thinking, or just enjoy your life. So no need to hurry. We who are actively thinking about meaning are already living life seriously. Thank you all.